We're previewing week one in college football here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We're talking with John Ryan from JohnRyanSports.com, discussing a few games that I've asked him to cover with us. And one of those games is Georgia Tech at Virginia Tech. Now, this is a really tough line and a really tough game, John. I want to just be clear. You did not tell me that this is a game you wanted to discuss because you thought there was an edge. This is a game that I asked you to preview with us. I personally would stay way off this one. Virginia Tech, of course, beat them by double digits last year. And, Virginia Tech has a great defense with a lot of returning starters. And, they were actually great against Georgia Tech last year on offense as well. They have sort of an underrated offense. And the quarterback for Virginia Tech has kind of a chip on his shoulder and wants to prove that Virginia Tech has an offense that's as good as their defense this year. But then again, Georgia Tech, always a tough team as an underdog of more than a touchdown. What's your take on this line, Virginia Tech minus 7.5?
I think it's a fair line. Interesting enough, the public is betting the dog. And I believe it's because of the unique style of offense that the Georgia Tech team runs. They run the triple option offense, as you know. They have Tedman Washington back, although they did have a quarterback competition in the spring. But he came out ahead. He's going to be the returning starter for the team that only has 3 returning starters on it, and that includes him. So you have now 8 new players on that offense, and this is a very complicated offense to run, as we all know. Mm-hmm. Virginia Tech, as you said, is returning 9 defensive starters, and they've had all this time to prepare for the triple option. And that, in my opinion, has been the key to beating Georgia Tech is preparation time. If you're playing them in a bowl game, you have 6 weeks basically to prepare against that type of offense, and that's where the opponent does have an advantage against Georgia Tech. I have a lean definitely on Virginia Tech here. They are a ranked team. I think they're deservingly ranked 21st in I think both polls. And Georgia Tech could sputter on offense. A lot of strange things can happen in that high-risk offense. And as we know, Virginia Tech has a strong history of creating turnovers and special team plays. So I think the team to take here is Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I really tend to agree with you, although I would definitely try to buy down to 7. But, they've got the experience. They've handled this Georgia Tech team before. They beat them by 11 last year, and I do think that I agree with you on that. I like Virginia Tech as a lean as well.